All right, so the next question we're taking up is 48. And like almost every other question, we learn a new lesson with this one. What is that? Well, let's start the usual way. X cubed is not a composite function, so our composite function must be this one. I'm going to take the outer function to be the square root. The inner function is x squared plus 1. So the inner function, as usual, is going to give us u, our substitution variable. Now, substitution variable u is going to be x squared plus 1. What do we have to get rid of? We have to get rid of x cubed and dx. Well, let's do it the usual way and see what happens. Du over dx is going to be 2x, which means du is going to be 2x dx. Okay, I don't need a 2, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to write this as du over 2 is equal to x dx, but I have an extra couple of x's over here. Well, same way as question 46, we're going to look at this statement over here, this equation, and isolate. What do we need? We've taken care of one x, and we've taken care of the dx. So what do we have left is the x squared. So I'm going to try and isolate x squared over here. Well, pretty simple. That's just equal to u minus 1. Okay, no big deal. So now we have x dx, and we have x squared, and this term is taken care of by the substitution. So let's start the sub. Inside the integral, what we're going to have, the x squared plus 1 under the square root gets replaced by the square root of u. The rest of it gets replaced by u minus 1 times du, and I'm just going to multiply this whole thing by a half to account for this 2 over here. Okay? Once again, this is just polynomial integration. This is u to the power half times u is u to the power 3 halves minus square root of u is just u to the power half. This is not so hard, is it? Well, this just becomes half, and in brackets u to the power 5 over 2 multiplied by the reciprocal of this power, 2 over 5, minus, this is going to become u to the power 3 over 2 multiplied by the reciprocal. It's going to be 2 over 3. And your constant of integration can be added inside or outside. It's not a problem. And the final result, all we have to do is replace the u with x squared plus 1s. And I can also cancel out the half with these 2's. So I'll have 1 over 5 x squared plus 1 to the power 5 halves minus 1 over 3 x squared plus 1 to the power 3 halves. Now the 2's over here got cancelled with this 2. And I have my plus constant of integration, which is the final answer.